Hello everyone. So, in this video we are going to discuss the concept of rationalization. What is the meaning of rationalization and why do we need to do rationalization? Okay. So, let us see. What is the meaning of first rationalization? It is like when you have any fraction, any surd, basically this is for surds, right. So, if you take any surd and let us say this is 2 by root 3, this is a surd, right. So, here you can see this denominator is an irrational number. So, in general what we try to do is we try to make this denominator of this number as a rational number. Now, this process of making denominator as a rational number, this is called rationalization concept. Okay. So, for example, if you talk about this particular question 2 by root 3, I want to make this, I want to change this number such that the denominator is a rational number. We say this is rationalize the denominator. Okay. So, in general rationalization means the conversion of denominator to a rational number if this is a irrational number. Okay. So, now see, if you have 2 by root 3, how can you make this to a rational denominator? This is what we will learn in this concept. Okay. Now, there can be different type of surds in the denominator. For example, let us say if you have 2 by root 3, this is one type of surd, correct, or I can have let us say 1 upon 2 plus root 3, right. Now, what is or how you convert these type of questions or these type of numbers to rational numbers or rational denominator, and this we will discuss separately. Okay. So, the basic concept for rationalization, just remember this, we know that root x into root x is equal to x, right. So, for example, if you have root 2 into root 2, this is equal to 2, right. This is root 3 into root 3, this is equal to 3, right. Let us say you have this is 4 root 2 into root 2. So, I can say this is 4 into root 2 into root 2, this is equal to 2, which is equal to 8. So, why I am explaining you this? Because this is the concept where which you can use to rationalize the denominator. So, for example, if you had this question 2 by root 3, can I say this is 2 by root 3 and I multiply and divide by root 3. Think about the numbers root 3. I have multiplied and divided by root 3. This is kind of equivalent fraction. So, basically what we have done is we have multiplied this fraction by same number in denominator and numerator. So, it will not change, correct. This is kind of equivalent fraction. So, you can see why I have multiplied with root 3, because now this will become 2 into root 3 and we know that root 3 into root 3 will become 3. So, this number converts to this, we are converting denominator to a rational number. This is called the concept of rationalization. This is how you do if you have these type of numbers. For example, you have 1, let us say you have 2, this is 3 divided by 2 root 5. I want to rationalize this. That means I want to write this number such that the denominator is a rational number. Now, how will do that? So, can I say this is same as 3 upon 2 root 5 and now I am multiplying dividing by root 5. Now, why I am multiplying dividing by root 5? Because root 5 into root 5 will make it 5 and denominator will become a rational number, correct. So, this is basically 3 root 5 divided by, now what is this? This is 2 into root 5 into root 5 is 5. So, what is the answer? This is 3 root 5 divided by 10. So, this is how we are converting into a rational denominator. So, let us take up some question based on this. Then in the next video, I will give you the another type of questions where you have something upon a plus root b. Okay. So, now let us see, if you have these questions, I want to just rationalize the denominator. For example, if you talk about the first question, what I will do is I will multiply and divide this by root 5. Now, I am multiplying and divide by root 5, this will become minus 3 root 5 divided by, what is this? This is 2 into root 5 into root 5 is 5. So, what is this? This is minus 3 root 5 divided by 10. So, this number basically is equivalent to this, which is in terms of rational denominator. In all the questions, you have to rationalize the denominator. Now, if you just think about this question, you see, I want to rationalize this denominator. So, you can see denominator has root 2. I want to convert this to number a rational number. So root 2 I can multiply with root 2 to convert it to 2. So this is, I can say, I will write this is root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 and multiply divide by root 2. Now if I simplify this, this is root 2 multiplied with root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 into 2 will become 2. You can further simplify this. What is root 2 into root 2? I will open this bracket. This is root 2 into root 2 minus root 2 divided by 2, and we know what is root 2 into root 2. This is equal to 2 minus root 2 divided by 2. I hope this makes sense, correct? So this is how you can rationalize it. Now let's say you have this question. In this question you have to rationalize the denominator. So how will you do this? This is, I will multiply. So this is basically root 10 minus root 5 divide by 5 root 10. Now to simplify this, to rationalize this, I will multiply root 10 and root 10, multiply and divide by root 10. So now can I say this is root 10 into root 10? I will open this bracket. Basically this is root 10 multiplied with root 10 minus root 5 divide by, what is this, 5 root 10 into root 10. So this is 5 root 10 into root 10 will become 10. Now what is this? You can see this is root 10 into root 10 will become 10 minus, this is root 5 into root 10, root 5 into root 10 will become root 50 divided by 5 into 10. Now see, now the question is, can you simplify this further? So in some questions you may have to simplify this further. You can see this particular question I can simplify. How? So just observe this. Can I say this is 10 minus, can I say root 50? Just focus on root 50. Root 50 is 5 into 5 into 2 root. What is root 5 into root 25? This is 5. So this is 5 root 2. So basically this is 5 root 2 divide by, this is 50. Now if you just observe this, I have a common factor of 5 here, common factor of 5, which I can cancel and say this is 2 minus root 2 divided by 10. What I have done is I have taken 5 common and cancelled that common factor. I hope this is clear. So this is how we can simplify this, right? Now can you simplify this further? The answer is no. Okay. Now let's talk about this question. So this is, you can see I have to rationalize this denominator. What I will do is I will write this is 2 root 2 plus root 3 divide by root 2 and multiply divide by root 2 to rationalize, because now this will become denominator. We will write root 2 into root 2 is 2. I will multiply this to this term as well as this term. So root 2 into this, 2 root 2 into root 2 plus root 3 into root 2, right? So what is this? This is root 2 into root 2 is 2, 2 into 2 will become 4 plus root 6, root 3 into root 2 is root 6 divided by 2. Now you can see I cannot simplify this further because there is no common factor which can be cancelled out. Okay. So this is how you rationalize these terms. Let's take up one more question here. So now in this question again you see I have to just rationalize this. What you can do is, denominator you have root 5. So for rationalization you will multiply divide by root 5. So this will become 5 minus 2 root 5 divide by minus root 5. Now if you want you can multiply with minus root 5 also or root 5 also, both are correct. So now if I multiply divide by root 5, so this will become, this is root 5, 5 minus 2 root 5, just multiplying these two, and what is this, root 5 into root 5 is 5 and this is negative is already there, so this is negative of 5. Now if I simplify this further, you can say this is root 5 into 5 is 5 root 5 minus this is 2 into root 5 into root 5 is 5 divided by minus 5. Now if you just observe this, there is a common factor of 5 here. You can see, can I say this is 5, if I take common, this is root 5 minus 2 divided by minus 5, right? You can see I have taken 5 common, this is 5 into root 5 minus 2 into 5, right. So, this 5 and 5 gets cancelled out. So, this is minus of root 5 minus 2, which if I take this negative inside, this is minus root 5 and negative will become positive. So, this is 2 minus root 5. So, this number after simplification is this, right. So, this is how you rationalize the denominator. Now, this is the first part which we have discussed for rationalization. In this we have discussed how to rationalize this type of term where we have something by root number. Okay. In the next video, we will discuss how to rationalize the numbers of the form something like this, a plus minus root b. Okay. So, this is we will discuss in the next video. So, I hope you have understood the first part of rationalization, that is this. So, that is it for this video. Thank you. Bye bye.